Welcome in. How y'all feeling? How y'all vibrating? Happy new moon in Aries. Happy new year. Happy spring equinox. We're gonna get into a general reading. So far we got inner child and ask for hope. Peace, welcome in. We're about to get into a collective reading. Tap the screen. Let's get the energy flowing. Let's get the video on the FYP while we get into this general reading for you guys on this new moon energy, this new moon and Aries energy, this spring equinox new year. Let's definitely get into it. Feel like that's the messages for that deck. So far we have inner child. The fairies of playfulness reminds you to make time to embrace your inner child. Playing keeps us young at heart. Do something silly and fun, but stay safe. And that was definitely something that I posted in today's collective reading as well for the new moon energy. Was that spirit really wants us to have fun and play. And that's also just generally the Aries energy, right? Aries is the baby of the zodiac, the child of the zodiac. And they're all about playfulness. They're all about doing things impulsively, but it's always from a good space though. So it's like, how can you just let go and not overthink too much, not pay too much attention to how you are perceiving things, and just have fun, just be playful, just step into you, embrace you and what it means to just go with the flow. Sometimes we tend to overthink things because we want to be adults and we want to overplan and organize, but sometimes you just need to take risk and go for it. So step into that Aries energy and be a little impulsive, have fun. We got new moon and summer solstice radiance. So again, new moon, new energy, emphasis on the new moon, bro. Like, we cannot make that up. This is a time again of playfulness. This is a time of ending cycles, trauma finally coming to an end, so that you can embrace your new timelines. You can embrace all this abundance that you have been working towards. So definitely trust the process. Trust where you are being led right now. You know, again, we had gone through a lot of karmic endings, a lot of trauma cycles coming to an end. So you have definitely been being pushed to the edge of healing. A lot of triggers and traumas have been coming up, but again, a lot of it was because we are coming into this new year. So the universe and your spirit team was just trying to help you let go, make some room so that you can step into powerful new beginnings and abundance that we are coming to right now. So, and then again, when it comes to the radiance card, come on now, we got trust your gaze, turn your gaze within, intuition, inner authority, right? So it's like you are being told again to trust your intuition. So that's why, again, take it easy, be patient, and just have fun, because all of these things that we are closing, all of these things that are coming to an end, again, was because we are coming into this new year. The winter time is a period of transformation and metamorphosis. So now that we are in finally spring, it is now time for us to let go and go with the flow. Like, there's so much beauty on the other side of all this transformation. Whatever left your life, rejection is protection. It left for a reason. as well as a lot of these traumas and triggers is coming up because the more that you clear your energy, the more that you can have clear intuition. And the more that you have clear intuition, the more that you can affirm the things that you want, the more that you can step into the things you want, the more that you can embrace the things that you want, as well as step into your confidence. Because your confidence is your energy, right? Your confidence is your emotions, and the more that is in clarity and is in alignment and synchronicity with the things that you want and the things that you desire, the more that you actually make that a possibility. Because manifestation works highly on emotion. So the more that your emotion is in a space of what's in alignment and synchronized to you, the more that you can actually make it happen, and the more that you can bring and magnetize yourself so that you can bring in those things that you need in order to get to your goals and get to the things that you want and desire. And then again, there's a big emphasis right now on harmony and balance. So again, these karmic cycles, these traumas, these triggers are coming up because the universe is literally trying to help you balance. It is trying to help you come into peace mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically. It is so important for us to put effort into harmonizing the self. So whether you are journaling, whether you are meditating, whether you are speaking out loud, setting spiritual routines, whatever that means for you, going to a therapist, going to a spiritual healer, whatever it is that you are doing to help you get into a space of harmony, this is what is very much needed of you right now. The universe is literally trying to harmonize you. That's why, again, so many things are leaving your life right now. That's why so many things are pushing you to the edge and trying to push you into a space of metamorphosis, because there are things that are out of alignment. And when we don't give enough emphasis and attention to the things, ooh, my right ear started ringing. When you are not giving enough attention to what you need, you are constantly self-sabotaging. When you are not giving emphasis and emotion and attention and all of what you have into what you need, what you desire, and what can help you grow and expand, the more you create the life that you want to live. We literally have to give more energy. We literally have to give more emphasis into our healing journey, our healing process, and how we create that harmony. When you don't give that energy, then you are again choosing self-sabotage. You are choosing disharmony. You are choosing to be helpless. You are choosing to not claim your power when you choose to do that. So this is why the universe keeps putting you in positions to grow, to expand, and to see the truth about the people that's around you, the truth in where you are setting attachments, truth to where you are not setting boundaries. The universe is going to constantly put you in positions to see that, but when you are not looking at it in that perspective, you're going to constantly look at it like, oh, the universe is just punishing me. Oh, people are just fucked up. Oh, everybody's just putting us in a position to be harmed, to be hurt, to be taken advantage of. In actuality, that's not what it is. You are actually constantly breaking karmic cycles, breaking past life cycles, breaking generational curses. There are layers to all of this. There are layers to why you are here on Earth. Earth is a school. So when you look at Earth constantly in an instant gratification perspective, you are constantly going to be let down. You are constantly going to feel like everything is against you. So how can you release attachment? How can you release micromanaging the universe and start learning how to embrace, start learning how to appreciate, start learning how to see things for what it is, which is you are being led to heal, you are being led to expand. And that's what this Earth School is all about. You came here to experience. You came here to grow. I love tattoos, so yeah, if anybody is in Atlanta, go hit up this goddess right here. This is your time to shine. This is your time to literally embrace everything that you are. We did not get radiance for no reason, and we have new moon, right? So there is a lot of space for growth right now, but you have to be willing to see it and use it. You have so much opportunity. But again, your perspective is going to play the biggest role in how your life is being played out. If your perspective is constantly in a powerless perspective, scarcity mindset, you feel like everything is against you, you feel like the universe is always trying to punish you, then that's the reality that you're going to create for yourself. When you do not accept that your perspective creates your reality, then you give away your power, and then again you start manifesting and creating a world and a reality that you don't like, because you are not taking the accountability and the responsibility, and it's not your fault. We have been subjected and programmed to forget a lot of things, as well as we are told that we don't have control in a lot of things. So when you look at and perceive life in that mannerism, then you don't realize that you end up choosing a held mind state. You start choosing a held lifestyle, because you don't realize how much control you actually have over your matrix. You don't realize how much control you have over your reality, because you have been programmed to think that we are just living a random ass life and you only live once, and so there's not much meaning to what you are experiencing. Therefore, you should just be doing anything and everything to make money, to live this life, to where you work and you work and you work, and then when you reach like 60, 70, 80, then you get to retire and enjoy your life. That is not the truth at all. That is a selfish programming that has been placed on us to not embrace and utilize our experience here on this planet. It is a programming that has been utilized to get y'all to recycle karmic cycles for a long time, while a specific group of people get to reap the benefits of what it feels like to live on earth, to travel, to experience, to explore. That is your birthright. Abundance is your birthright. Gratitude is your birthright. Manifest the big, humongous, fruitful manifestation power is your birthright. So if you do not feel like you are able to live a life that you want to live, then you need to reflect and ponder on your perspective and the way you are perceiving your life. When you are not operating out of power, when you are not operating out of a wholeness, when you are not operating out of control, and where you are the world that the universe is spinning around, you are not living your reality. You are not living your experience. Therefore, you are constantly going to be giving away your power to everything outside of yourself. Especially, you are groomed to think that your external world tells you how good you are doing at life, and that is a reflection of what you are doing with yourself, and that is not the truth either. Your external reality is a reflection of your internal reality. So if you don't like how the outside look, that means that there's things within yourself that you haven't healed yet, that you haven't looked at, that you haven't broken down yet within yourself. There are karmic cycles that you haven't completed yet. There are so many things internally that you are avoiding. So if you do not like how the external world look, it is time to go within and start balancing and harmonizing who you are as a person, how you feel as a person, what you have been through as a person, and start putting yourself in a position of power. You are not here to be weak. You are not hopeless. You are not powerless. That was just a programming that was placed on you so that you again can give all your energy and power to the powers at hand. But you have to take the time to sit with yourself and talk to yourself. You have to sit down and talk to your inner child. Talk to your shadow. Talk to your higher self. Talk to your light self. Talk to you. Talk to your consciousness. Talk to every aspect of yourself. Ask it questions. How do you feel? What trauma are you dealing with? What are you going through? What are you experiencing? You have to sit with yourself and ask yourself these questions. You have to sit down and journal. You have to sit down and meditate. You have to sit down and put effort and energy into yourself. Stop feeling like you don't know how to do anything. Stop feeling like you don't have enough information. You already came here with everything that you need. The love, the information, the consciousness, the power, the manifestation ability, all of that is already within you. You was only told that you don't. You was only groomed to think that you don't, but it already is inside of you. So when you maneuver in a state of consciousness that you know nothing, you have nothing, you can't have anything, then you will create that reality. And you will constantly put yourself in a mindset to where you can't have any of that shit and you are not smart enough to do anything. That is not your birthright. Your birthright is full knowledge, full love, full manifestation ability, pure abundance. You are an abundant being. You are a multi-dimensional being. How dare you fall into a programming that you are not good enough, that you are not beautiful enough, that you are not powerful enough, that you do not have everything that you need to live the life that you want to live. That is a mental programming that has been placed on you and is not your birthright. When you choose to surrender to that type of mindset, you are again telling yourself that you are not powerful enough, you are not knowledgeable enough, and that is not your truth. And that is why you constantly will fall into a place of depression. This is why you will fall into a space of disassociation. You are not stepping into your true experience. And a huge part of that too is also because when we signed our soul contracts, and when we create our soul contracts, we do sign up to forget everything when we come here, because we want to have as powerful, as clear of an experience that we can possibly have, where there's no biased perspective. We want to learn from a very open and broad perspective. So when you choose and when you allow yourself to fall into an open mindset, and you start to really take heed, and you really start stepping into the unknown, that's when you start unlocking all this power and all this ability and all this capability, because now you are putting yourself in a perspective of curiosity. And curiosity is the foundation of this earth experience. This earth school is all about curiosity. You are taking shit way too serious, and when you are taking shit way too serious, then you are not able to again live in your power, live in manifestation, live in abundance, because you are putting too much emphasis on control. You are putting too much emphasis on attachment. You are not here for that. You are not here for that. Earth is a school. You are a child of the universe. You are supposed to be living in playfulness and curiosity. Think of how a child operates. It does not live in fear. It does not live in control. It wants to experience everything. It wants to experience all of it. It wants to eat everything. It wants to touch everything. It wants to go everywhere. It wants to do everything possible that it can. You are here to be a child of the cosmos. You are not here to be a slave to any system that does not tell you that you are powerful. You are not here to be a slave to any system that does not allow you to be in unconditional love and experience abundance to its totality. That is not your birthright. Your birthright here on this planet is to grow, expand, and to learn. So when you are not stepping into that power, you are choosing a held mind state. When you are not stepping into unconditional love and openness and curiosity, you are stepping into a held mind state. You are not telling yourself that you have the power that you have, because you are choosing to live in a held mind state. Again, that is not your fault. You sign soul contracts when you come here. And a part of that soul contract is to forget everything that you are. You forget that you are a starseed. You forget that you come from Star Sirius, and you come from the Lion Sirius Council. You forget that you are this powerful divine being. You forget that you are Source itself, experiencing itself. So it is not your fault. That is the option that you chose to come here and experience. But you are Source. You are the divine. You are every aspect of Source itself. You are every aspect of the universe. You are every aspect of everything and nothingness all at the same time. You are Source. Source is the universe. Source is God. Source is the totality to the everything that has created this experience. You are all of it. And when you do not take that God complex and accept it, that's when you start giving up your power. That's when you start giving up your ability and your perspective on what you came here to experience, which is Source itself. You are everything and the nothingness at the same time. And it is time for y'all to start embracing and accepting your power and your divinity and what you came here to be. And that is what this Aquarian age is all about. This is what this newer age and all of this new spirituality and all of these things that are coming into light, that's what all of this is all about. We are coming back into Source consciousness, back into oneness. You are coming back into power. You are coming back into the all and the everything. I am a god, but how did we lose all of our power to the white elites? Believe it or not, everything that we are experiencing in this moment, in this space and time, we chose it. Sometimes you need to go through hell. Sometimes you need to go through darkness in order to truly understand your light. Sometimes you need to go through pain in order to truly understand your love. So when we spend too much emphasis on the higher vibrations, on the higher perspectives, on everything being good and great all the time, you are not being able to actually learn anything. You're not actually being put in a position to actually understand yourself, because that's coming from one perspective when that is not what all of this is. We are supposed to be operating in a state of wholeness where we utilize all perspectives. We utilize duality. We utilize the law of correspondence. So when you constantly want to experience life and experience your experience in a higher state of being, you are actually not operating out of a state of wholeness. You are operating out of a state of tunnel vision. You are operating out of a space of you're operating out of a cage mentality. That's honestly the best way that I can put it, because you're not looking at everything from every perspective. So when you are not looking at everything from every perspective, then you are not getting a complete experience. So that is why we choose to go through certain things, and why we choose to go through certain pains and certain problems and certain issues, because it's allowing us the actual ability to grow, to learn, to expand, and to understand, overstand, and understand. So it's very important that you experience all aspects of everything, because if you only experience one aspect, then you are limiting your experience. You are limiting your consciousness. You are limiting your ability to understand, and overstand. The same way, like I said, how would you know what light is if you don't know what dark is? How would you know what dark is if you don't know what light is? If you spend your whole time in the light, you wouldn't even know darkness exists. You wouldn't even know how to experience darkness, because all you know is light. You will panic going into the darkness if all you know is light. So everything operates out of state of correspondence, out of a state of duality. So when you are not, when this is again why Source decided it wanted to experience everything, because to know everything is to know nothing. You have to know the opposite. You have to know the opposite of something in order for you to understand the very thing that you do want to experience. If you want to know love, I'm sorry, but you gotta know pain. You have to know pain in order to know love. That's just how that shit works. So let's keep it rolling with the collective message. Definitely taking care of yourself and prioritizing your healing is a big emphasis right now. You need to be putting more play into your life, more love into your life. You are not here to fucking suffer, so please get that shit out of your mind. You are not here to suffer. You are not here to just work and die. You are not here to give up on yourself. You are not here to feel hopeless. You are not here to be no fucking slave to nobody. You are here to fucking grow and expand. So you need to get out of a mindset where you think you don't know shit. You have to get out of a mindset where you feel like you have no ability to do anything in your life and you are fucking powerless. You have to get out of that mindset. This is a year of the 7. This is the year of insight. This is the year of spiritual growth. This is the year of expansion. This is the year of community and coming together. You are not here to be fucking hopeless, so get that shit out your fucking brain. You are not here to constantly stay in relationships that fucking hurt you, where people cheat on you all the time. You are not here to work at jobs that does not suit you or feeds your passions. Get the fuck out of that shit. You are not here to be fucking hopeless. You are not here to be a slave to any system or any programming or any person. You are here to break out of every karmic cycle that you are experiencing. You are here to break out of generational curses. You are not here to get caught up in some bullshit. You have to stop living in a perspective where you are fucking hopeless. Get that shit out your head. Get that shit out your heart. Stop giving up on yourself and thinking that you have no ability to do anything. That is not conducive to your experience. That is not what you came here for. So the more you keep thinking that you don't have power, the more you're going to keep creating a reality that you don't like, and you're going to keep coming back to this planet, cycling karmic cycles and experiences and emotions and spiritual experiences, because you're not giving enough effort to who you are. You're not giving enough effort to why you are here. You're not giving enough effort to understanding who you are. You are not giving enough energy to understand how your fucking brain works. Stop choosing hopelessness. Stop choosing scarcity mindset. Do you understand what it takes to be a human being? Do you understand what it takes for your brain to operate? Do you understand what it takes for your cells to operate and create blood cells and create and to fight disease and germs? Do you understand what that even takes? Do you understand the God complex that it takes to be a human being, and you have the audacity to sit there and think that you are powerless? You have the audacity to sit there and think that you are incapable of anything? You have the audacity to sit there and think that love is not available to you, that abundance is not available to you? You really have the audacity to think that you are not powerful and not think that you are something to be loved on, to be cherished, to be appreciated? How dare you? Do you really think that your human vessel is that pointless? Is that really how you think about yourself? Because then I promise you, then you are not living life to the best capacity that you should be living life. And that's why you live in a hell mindset. And y'all gotta face that shit. Y'all choose hell mind states. This is a time and a year of enlightenment. It's time for y'all to start opening your mind, opening your heart, and start opening your emotions. Stop trying to be emotionless too. Like, that's some bullshit too. Love on somebody. Love on yourself. Stop trying to play these clout games. Stop trying to play these materialistic games. You are not here for all of that. Go explore outside. Go take a flight somewhere. Stop living in fear. Stop living in lack. Stop living in this attachment. Have fun. Enjoy your life. Go outside. Love on yourself. Start actually speaking positive affirmations onto yourself. Start actually choosing things that make you happy and stop settling for fucking less. You are source experiencing itself. Stop choosing less. Why don't you love yourself? Why don't you think that you are powerful? Why don't you think that you are deserving of everything that you could possibly think of? Why do you think that money doesn't deserve to chase you? Why do you think abundance doesn't deserve to chase you? Why do you think you're not abundant? Why do you think you're not worthy? Why do you think that you're not powerful? It's time that you fucking sit with yourself and really ask yourself those questions and stop telling yourself that you don't know how to heal, you don't know where to start, you don't know what you need to do, you don't know how to live the life that you want to live. You copping out. You are not a 2-year-old. What do you mean you don't know how to figure out how to heal yourself? You don't know how to sit down and ask yourself questions? You don't know how to understand yourself? Because if you don't know how to sit there and understand yourself, well, that's actually the problem right there. Because that means that you are in autopilot. If you don't know how to understand yourself, that means you're in autopilot. And what does autopilot means? That means you are not participating in your life. You are not participating in your experience. And that's where you need to start. And trying to recognize and realize why you are not participating in your life. And who's running the show? If you are not participating in your life, then who the fuck is in your body playing out your body? Who is in your life playing out your life? Y'all gotta start breaking it down and thinking about it. Like, stop thinking that you're so fucking, like, stupid or something to where you think you are always so incapable. You are source experiencing your experiencing itself. You are so divine. You are so complex. You are so powerful. You are so everything. How dare you think so less of yourself? You need to apply a little tough love to yourself, because in all truth and realness, y'all be copping out. And again, it's not your fault, because you were groomed to think that way and see yourself that way. But that's where there's people like me that's here to give you that wake-up call. I am a Life Path 9. I am here to bring that wake-up call to you for you to step into who the fuck you are. We play the roles and reminding you that you didn't come here for no reason. You didn't come here to suffer. You are not powerless. You are here to clear old stories. You are here to release past lives. You are here for freedom. All of that shit is right here in this card, Akashic Records. So my right ear just started ringing again. Either y'all taking me serious or y'all not. Either y'all tapping that motherfucking screen or y'all did not come here for this message and for this expansion. Y'all need to be tapping the screen, hitting the share, because not a lot of people are hitting y'all with real information like this. A lot of people don't talk to y'all like that. A lot of people don't give you real game. They just want y'all to give them money and rely on them for information. You are not here for that. You need to love on yourself. You need to love on other people. If you got your heart broken, that is source giving you an opportunity to expand. You're gonna get your heart broken. You're gonna lose money. You're gonna lose jobs. You're gonna lose houses. All fucking well. All fucking well. Feel that shit, experience that shit, and expand that shit. You gotta get hurt sometimes. That's the only way you're gonna know love. That's a part of this shit. And that's why this new year, this 7 years, this new moon in Aries, the biggest emphasis, the biggest message, the biggest insight of this shit is stop taking shit so seriously. Yes, you have to go through a process of taking it seriously to realize why you need to stop taking it seriously, because you have to recognize what you need to heal. But the goal is to stop taking shit so seriously, because Earth is just a school. Earth is just here for you to experience. Earth is far too fucking beautiful and amazing for you to be thinking that you have to spend the rest of your life in the same block, in the same state, in the same house for the rest of your fucking life. No, go the fuck outside. Do things that make you happy. Be passionate. Be fucking curious. Stop living your life so tunnel vision. Like, that's not what the fuck we here for. I'm an Aries rising, so you know we got Aries gang in the building. Then we got Stargate heart. Heart chakra opening, unlocking, generosity. All of this energy, all of this karmic clearing, all of this trauma triggers, everything that's being brought up right now. Again, all of this whole Earth experience has always just been about unconditional love, bro. And that's why this shit is not even that serious. That's why this shit is like, it's so simple. It's actually so simple. We complicate everything when it is so simple. All you came here to do is open your heart to experience love. And of course it comes with the law of correspondence. So yes, even though you came here to experience unconditional love, that does mean that you have to experience pain. That does mean that you have to experience loss, because you can't have one thing without the other. But it's really so simple. You just came here to experience love. You just came here to experience joy and happiness. But unfortunately, it does come with its opposite. But experiencing its opposite does not mean that you do not get to experience love. That it does not mean that you don't get to experience abundance. It is just a part of the process. So that's why you can't take things so seriously, because it's just playing a role. It's not punishing you. It is genuinely just trying to play out a role. So how can you let go more? How can you stop carrying so much what's the word I'm looking for? Resistance, grudges. How can you stop holding so much grudge in your body, in your vessel? Because guess what? You are going to create illness. When you are creating illness in your spirit, you're going to create illness in your physical by choosing to be around people who is not good for you, choosing to eat shit that's not good for you, choosing to live lifestyles that's not good for you, choosing to poison your body. You're going to constantly choose things that amplifies how you feel spiritually, because we are spirit experiencing a physical experience. When you choose to think that you are experiencing a physical experience, and through that physical experience then you can have spiritual expansions, you are not living correctly. You are actually a spirit experiencing the physical experience. Therefore, everything starts in the spiritual. It doesn't start in the physical and then you gotta use spirituality to fix it. It is already a spiritual experience. You are actually utilizing the physical experience to heal and fix the spiritual. It is actually the fucking opposite. The whole time it's been the opposite. You are using the physical world to heal your spirit. The illnesses that you are creating was already an imbalance that was in your spirit. It's not starting outside. You don't got problems because you broke. That's not what that is. You have problems because there are imbalances and disharmonies within your spirit that you came to this physical experience to harmonize. You're not suffering because you broke. That's not what that is. You don't have cancer because you lack something in the physical realm. All of this is actually your spirit trying to clear karmic debt. This is your spirit trying to create harmony in the nothingness, in the non-physical. You broke because your spirit is actually in disharmony. It's not because you actually are incapable in the physical world to create abundance. You are already abundant. You already have everything that you need. You actually don't need food to survive, actually. You actually don't need a house to survive. That is just a complex that your spirit is signed up to experience as a collective to help us make sense of what we are experiencing, because we realize as source it's easier to actually learn something when you don't have all the puzzle pieces versus when you have all the pieces there. Because you're gonna miss a lot. You're gonna miss a lot when everything is handed to you in an easy way. So, when you finally take accountability and you finally start realizing that you've just been a spirit the whole time, then your physical reality starts to make sense. When you take accountability that the reason why you are manifesting these negative relationships, these negative illnesses, these lack of abundance, this lack of whatever it is that you need, when you finally realize that the reason why there is a blockage there is due to your spirit needing a healing, that's when the healing journey really starts. That's when the abundance, the unlimited abundance really starts. When you put too much emphasis and attention on the external world and the physical realm, you are creating more blockages because that's not what you came here to experience. The physical realm is just a prop in order for you to recognize what is happening in the spiritual aspects of who you are. If you want to know why you are here, you need to sit in meditation and ask yourself that. That is only a question that you can answer within yourself. But like I said, when you don't recognize that you are a spirit having a physical experience, you will constantly live in a state of lack. You will constantly create obstacles from receiving abundance. You will constantly create reasons to not be powerful. You will constantly create reasons why you can't experience something, because you are looking at things from the wrong lens. Yes, you are absolutely here and not here at the same time. This is why, again, right or wrong is not a real thing. Right and wrong is not a real thing. Abundant and not abundant is not a real thing. You are just here to experience your spirit and to heal your spirit and to expand your spirit. Everything else is actually irrelevant. But how you continue to choose to look at shit and perceive things, that is going to continue to dictate how your spiritual experience plays out. You're not here on a physical journey, on a human journey. You're here on a spiritual journey. You already have the spirit. Your physical reality is what's allowing you to play out your spiritual experience. It's not the other way around. So you have to trust that you are divinely protected. You have to trust that what is being removed from your life is for a reason. You have to trust that what is happening is for a reason. Like, you didn't come here just to like lollygag. You actually came here for a purpose. You are here to further understand how to access the divine within you. You are here to learn, to gain intelligence, to experience. You are here in the Gaia Gateway for the purpose of experiencing your spirit in a different way than you're accustomed to experiencing it. For those joining in, this is a collective reading. I do have my queue open for personal readings. Yes, this is a state of power recall with the Hathor energy. This is we have a very powerful manifestation vortex that's open right now. So how you think, how you are perceiving, how you are choosing to maneuver in your life right now is going to bring you back results ASAP. So how are you choosing to utilize this energy and this perspective to grow is going to come in instant gratification right now. So you really have to step into your zone. You really have to step into your power and really choose to grow and expand and not keep thinking that you are powerless, because that's not your truth. That is not your truth. So yes, y'all need to start stepping into your solar plexus, start utilizing your courage to actually grow and expand. This is a time to be alive. You thinking this earth experience is so fucking terrible? Whole time this is the most extraordinary experience that you could ever possibly have. Motherfuckers is outside in the ethers waiting to get here. For eons been waiting to get here. You here thinking it's the worst possible thing you could experience. This is why healing is the priority of this earth experience. Healing has always been the foundation of this earth experience, and it was never about instant gratification. It was always just about love. So you need to work on your inner child. You need to work on how you nourish yourself, how you feed into yourself, and stop playing games with yourself. Stop sleeping on yourself. Stop not taking care of yourself. Start taking care of yourself, for real. Start choosing the shit that actually makes you happy. Stop thinking that you just gotta fucking suffer all the time. It's time for you to go on a spiritual quest and really start understanding and overstanding why the fuck you here. You need to really go on a spiritual quest and really figure out why the fuck you not loving yourself. Why are you not appreciating yourself? Why are you not trying to grow and expand and explore and all of that beautiful stuff? Why are you not trying to do that with yourself? You need to really go out there you really need to go in there and understand why you don't love yourself and why you're not looking at yourself and your life and your experience in a better perspective. What is holding you back? Reclaim your energy. Come on now. I can't express that enough. I cannot express that enough. Mount Shasta. Some of y'all are being called to connect with your ancestors, connect with your spirit guides. You are going through an awakening so that you can balance your energy, balance yourself, balance your oh, and the new moon is on there too. Come on now. You are being called to step into a new perspective. You are being called to be more playful, to have more fun. You are being called to finally let go of resistance and choose balance, choose harmony, choose perspective, choose power. Stop being hopeless. Stop living in a scarcity mindset. You are finally being asked to just let go. Let go, be free, have fun, enjoy life. And let's get Spirit the last messages for the collective reading. If anybody is interested in booking a personal reading, it is $15.55. This is the information. If not, I will hop off of here after the collective reading. Or if y'all have spiritual questions, feel free to drop them down below. We got Grace and Completion that just came out. With the Swan, so some of y'all might actually be attracting love And that love can also just be self-love as well. It doesn't necessarily mean somebody outside of yourself. And completion, a lot of y'all are finally completing your cycles because you are finally gaining the perspective that you need in order to actually make that shift, make that change. Then you got the Weaver. So like I said, a lot of y'all are in creation energy, y'all are in manifestation energy, so please utilize that to your highest capacity to create the life that you want to live, to embrace yourself more, start creating routines that allows you to take care of yourself more, to pour into your own cup. Start shifting what you are giving your energy to, giving your attention to, because this is a very powerful year, and how you set the tone for this year is going to definitely play a big role in how the next couple years of your life plays out. So it's truly up to you and how you want to experience. Stop living life like you don't have the power to do that. And then again, we got patience and nurture. So Spirit is definitely putting a humongous emphasis on taking care of yourself. And then we got, like I said, and I've been saying this whole live, metamorphosis. This has been a whole experience of metamorphosis. This whole winter period has been about metamorphosis, transformation. So you have to be more open-minded, more curious to what is playing out. Just because something negative happens doesn't mean it's the end of the world. You need to start making your shadow work fun. You need to start making pain fun. You need to start making discomfort fun. It is not the end of the fucking world. You do not have to fall into depression. You just need to change your perspective of pain. You need to change your perspective of hardship. It is actually very fun when you really look at it. When you really look at it, this shit is motherfucking fun. Because it's like, damn, I'm really that powerful that I could really turn lead into gold. I'm really a motherfucking alchemist in this bitch. The beloved. You have the opportunity to create harmony within your divine masculine and feminine energy within yourself. You finally have the opportunity to love yourself and choose better for yourself. You finally have the ability and the capability and the confidence available to you to choose your passions over trauma, to choose your passions over the motherfucking slavery system that we have been embedded to. Fuck all that shit. It is time to really embrace who the fuck you are and what you came here to do. Stop letting society make you feel like you are nothing, that you have to settle for less, that you can't do what the fuck you passionate about. If you just love making toilet paper, origami, and that's what the fuck you passionate about, go outside and fucking do that. Who gives a fuck what anybody thinks? It's not about anybody else. So continue to allow the universe, this new moon in Aries, this equinox, all of this energy to purify you, to clear you, to release old programming, to release unnecessary programming, to release obstacles, to release anything that does not serve you stepping into your greatest timeline. Let it go, let it purge, clear it out. You deserve so much better for yourself. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, that is the collective message. This is last call. I'll probably get back on later, but this is last call for any personal readings that y'all would like to get. It is 15:55. If you would also just like to donate for all the energy and information and insight that I've given y'all today in the collective message, you can also donate to my Cash App, PayPal, or Venmo. That is also accepted. If not, I'm gonna probably head off of here, and I'll probably tap back in again with y'all later, if anything. But yeah, this is the last call for any bookings, and you are very welcome to everybody who tuned in, everybody who needed this message. I forgot that I can actually save this live, so I'm gonna definitely save this live and post it to my YouTube channel. So yes, I definitely hope that y'all receive this message. I hope that y'all appreciate this message. Again, if you want to donate, you can donate to my Cash App, PayPal, or Venmo at Knispo 333, KNISPO 333. If you are new here, let's get the backdrop going real quick before we head out. Let's get the backdrop going real quick. right. If you are new here, I make crystal jewelry. I host spiritual retreats. I do oracle readings, Reiki healing, life purpose insight, chakra workshops, as well as I have a meditation ebook that is out. It is available on my website. All of these services and jewelry is available on my website, Knispo.info. The link is also in my link tree in my bio. My ebook is available on all platforms. So you can access it either on my website, you can access it on Amazon, as well as Nook and a lot of other book outlets as well. It is distributed worldwide. You can also follow me on all of my social medias under Nefer Soul. Yes, we are also sold out for our August retreat. So if you would like to come to any future retreats, feel free to message me, email me. You can message me through my website. If you want to even start a payment plan for next year's dates for the retreat, feel free to do that as well. But definitely tap in with me for all your spiritual services and everything that you need, because I am not new to this, I am true to this. So with that being said, again, I hope y'all have a great spring equinox, a great new moon in Aries, a new happy new year. New year, new you. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for taking the time to sit with me, to talk with me, to chat with me, to tap in with me. I appreciate y'all. Enjoy the rest of y'all day. Peace, love, light, and darkness.